What's this thing that you sent, Joe? I didn't get a chance to read it about Vince's WWE return.
Yeah, I guess Sapp reported, and then somebody stole it. That Vince is sending all kinds of memos around to different departments saying they don't know what they're doing and they got to change the way they're doing.
No,
That's what it says. Vince McMahon is rumored to be sending messages to different departments in WWE to inform them they're not doing things correctly. And it was known there's a huge difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon's leadership styles. Yeah, I'm sure. I bet.
Well, I'm not looking at that as any type of significant report.
Yeah, nah.
Unless I actually see, Vince McMahon rumored to be sending emails. All right, well, show me one. But remember when I used to talk about how, like, years ago, I used to say, like, WikiLeaks is my only really go-to news source because they actually show the documents.
right.
Like, they show, it's like, and like now that WikiLeaks, they put Assange, they held Assange for all these years with no charges, by the way. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Everything these days is sources say, and I'm like, people are kind of like, it's funny that people still buy into that. It's like in the year 2022 or 2023, it's like, show me the evidence,
Right.
or I don't believe you, and then that's where I am. And it's like, it's funny, like you say stuff like that, but people that believe the stuff that people say are like, well,
Well, to me, they're either gullible, lazy, or naive. If you haven't figured out by now, your government's full of, and they're just there to profit themselves and the other members. If you don't know that the media is all bought and sold and manipulated, and you can't trust anything anymore, then that's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. All right. So
the Disco List and Talks.
I just finished doing this thing.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I just finished watching it right now.
Is the guy accurate on what's going on?
Mostly, there's a couple things, but
because I didn't really know about this new gang. Because that's the main thing. Is like,
all right, then we'll talk about that. Ask me about it when I
because you know more. That's why I want that. Yeah, that's interesting. It's very interesting to me.
Right, Joe.
Yes, sir.
I had asked you to write something down. This is why I love you, and to remind me when we started recording. Do you remember what that is? Because we've had 2 recordings and you have yet to bring it up. All right. Well, we can do that on the main show where there's more people listening.
Yeah, but if we'll do it before the disco list, and I'll include it in the outro.
We'll do it before the disco list.
Whatever. Yeah.
All right. Please. That's why I hate that I have to remind you of stuff that you should. You're right. All right.
I want to start off hot here. Yeah. This is funny because So what's funny, Conan? Remember we did that? We showed that clip of that Mark.
Otaku
wrestling. What was his name?
Who? Wrestling Otaku.
Remember we showed that Mark that was like busting on Cody, the guy with the glasses and the neck beard and stuff. Everything, the Super Mark guy that we were. We showed the clip. Well, yeah, but it's because he's insignificant to us, right? But the guy like posted like a diss video on us,
right?
And bro, it's like somebody asked us about this guy in our mailbag. Like this guy the guy's a Mark. We would never bring the guy up, something. But I guess in the Super Mark wrestling community, this guy's like a big deal.
Right.
Okay. And the Super Mark wrestling community that likes to attack me on Twitter because I don't block anybody are like posting this guy's like YouTube clip that he posted, like dissing me and you. Right.
Oh, I vaguely remember. It was a guy that had like glasses and
the beard, just complete nerd.
It looks like he hasn't had at him.
Absolutely not.
Tip, right, bro. This your boy. I gotta read this. Okay, I want to read this to you. So your boy, your friend, your associate, Durbin.
Right.
Okay, sends me the video.
Right.
Okay. Well,
and wait, actually, Durbin, Konnan, you said you were Durbin's friend for the holidays, so that might have expired.
Right.
It is. So Durbin sends me this video of the guy buried. This is called the Wrestling Otaku Burial of Glenn Gilberti.
Yeah.
Right. I listened a little bit. The kid's like mentally ill, So whatever. So this is Durbin messages me. He messages the video. Wrestling Otaku's newest video, and he puts Durbin. I'm going to call you out on this, okay?
Right.
Because you got to understand, I am a former professional wrestler with a full-time job. I do this podcasting with Konnan and Joe. We do it for our fans to generate income and stuff. This is we don't do this for free.
Yeah, it's a part-time job.
It's a part-time job. This is what Durbin writes. This is tremendous. You got to come on, get my go for this one, please.
You know what I said to Mike?
Did you tell Mike not to even send that to me?
Yeah,
like,
he's like, wow, we got to get Disco on. Do you think you can get him on? I'm like, no.
Don't even bother asking me.
No, I did say to Mike, I was like, maybe if we pay him, but otherwise.
I'm going to throw the number out there. Publicly.
500. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
No, 500. I'll do 500. If you want me to invest my time and responding to a video of Mark on the internet,
the Australian guy,
that's $100 each.
They would probably be willing to take $100 to bring you on. Could probably be the biggest news ever. Because, bro, it's like all these marks, and I include all the Get My Go marks. Sorry, Joe, you're included. As a bunch of marks fighting with other marks all the time. It's either Bill Body, it's either this guy that we don't even the show.
But Joe, you got to understand
ridiculous.
The perspective of people that have actually been in the business before for years and made a career out of it, but don't do it anymore. It's like this stuff is not interesting.
No, sure. And I found that this clip very boring. And actually, Mike was like, "We gotta get my go this." And me and Husey both said,
"And like, why would you give this guy any
this
credit?
Stinks. Yeah, it's brutal.
You know, it's like atrocious."
Right.
But throw it out there.
For this guy,
because I'll do it.
I'm sure Get My Go will probably clip something from here and put it out there to try to rouse something up, which is never going to end in anything. Because I'm not going to answer this guy, even if you pay me. I'm not going to answer him.
I'll do it for 500.
Okay, but let me give you my statement.
We got to get an hour.
And I've said this before. For you to insult me, and this is a shoot. I must first value your opinion.
Right.
And I don't value this guy's opinion.
Right.
You know, if Eric Bischoff insulted me, it's on. Because we know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Bring him on.
Who the is this right.
It's like you're giving credit to Marks that have YouTube. But brothers, these are like the Mark podcasters, the Mark computer. It's like, come on.
Like, consider this. He's so like disgusting and bad that two of the guys from Get My Go do not want to do the show. We don't want. He's gross. We don't want anything to do with him.
Durbin.
But Mike thinks it would
do
be
the
good.
kazoo, please.
Yeah.
Kazoo this whole thing, especially this is
for the fat guy gets no whatever his name is. For Durbin, for Get My Go is a show, a concept, and every guy that's in it. Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!